The emotion path to power is play. Connect with enjoyment for hours a day. Seek and find. Peak inside. Orgasmic or painful. Sensational way. Empathic healer. I will tell you the secret most new healers don't know and most experienced healers won't tell you. If you're an empath, or you think you're an empath, or you're not sure if you're an empath, or you're not sure yet if you're an empath, listen up. Plus, I'll give you a special invitation to all my empaths and all my healers in this tribe. The Mastermind.Yoga Summit is coming. I'll tell you more about that at the end of the video. Okay, say yes in your head or out loud if any of the following 5 questions are true for you. And I will guide you through a pranayama breath technique at the end of the video, after I tell you your training homework. Here we go. All right, so here are the questions. Question number 1, are you highly sensitive to energy of people, things? Number 2, do you absorb the energy of others and feel that energy as if it were your own? Number 3, do you have the ability to be energetically wired? Or are you proficient in exercising energetic boundaries? And question number 4, have you found yourself unable to differentiate energy from others and your own? Number 5, do you feel called to heal others and serve as a light in the world? If you are an empath, like this video and keep watching. I like to know that you're here, so put a like in the like for me. Otherwise, if you're not an empath, get off this video right now. These secrets are only for my empaths, okay? Are they gone? Okay. Whew. As empaths who are also entrepreneurs, we have a responsibility to ourselves and the people we serve to prioritize our own energetic health first. You must have these down before you're able to access our secret powers. You gotta take care of you before you got that power. What does it look like to take care of you? It looks like keeping up on our own healing practices for ourselves. So we're able to create and to serve from a healthy place. Make it a point to regularly ground your own energy. Do yoga. Place your feet flat on earth. Sunbathe. I mean, there's all kinds of techniques. You can open your butt cheeks to the sun, everything. Nipples, everything. Sun is your friend. Connect to nature or whatever feels true to you. You can also cleanse yourself of foreign energies that may have attached themselves. You can do that cleansing with sage. You can cleanse with water, like your bath. You can cleanse with Reiki. You can cleanse with pranayama or breath exercises. And also set intentional boundaries with your time, with your intention, with your space. Empathic entrepreneurship looks like creating a program and pricing that make financial sense for you. You deserve to tap in to the abundance of the universe. We will talk more about that in upcoming videos, so keep an eye out for videos for empaths. It also looks like maintaining energetic boundaries with our clients and others that we serve, even with our family members and maybe even sometimes with significant others, so that we as empaths can know what energy is ours and what energy isn't, so that we can connect to that which we desire and disconnect from which we desire to repel. Like feeling extremely exhausted, unsettled, lost, and even taken advantage of by others. That's easy for us empaths to feel if we're not cognizant of those things. So we're about to dive deeper into all of these. Keep on watching. I promise we're going to cover these. All right, so practicing what we teach. If you are a healer, we have to share the quotes, not only sharing the quotes, the posts on social media, and otherwise appear to be doing the work on the surface. If you aren't doing it under the surface, then it's not authentic. So when you aren't practicing the very things that you're crafting with the intention to heal others, it definitely does show. People can tell when you aren't doing the work. They can feel it, just like an empath. We can have the most profound healing effects on others and the world when we create and serve from a healthy and authentic place. Therefore, as empathic entrepreneurs, it is essential that we make room for our own healing and growth consistently. When we don't take care of our own physical vessels, when we don't take care of our emotional selves or our mental selves or our energetic bodies, we are not as able to receive divine guidance and inspiration to be able to create. The quality of our offerings can suffer. It's important to carve out intentional time to nourish ourselves. That could be self-care Saturday, self-care Sunday. When we do that, we can show up as the healers that we are, healing ourselves, healing our people, and our community. All right, so setting our prices. Let's talk about the money. One of the stories, the myths that many empathic entrepreneurs tell themselves is that it is somehow immoral, even evil, to be financially wealthy. While doing the work as a healer, you are directly impact and income are directly coordinated. I believe this to be rooted in the subconscious programming that many empaths carry within their psyches and their nervous systems. We've been taught these, we've been shown these over and over. And that states that it's our spiritual and moral obligation to serve others without limits or reciprocity. That is not true. And as a result, the idea of financial success can cause guilt, anxiety, and other negative effects that can be felt in our own bodies. That is not only untrue, but it is detrimental to our health and well-being, and is detrimental to our community because we're not showing up if we don't believe we're worthy. We exist in a 3D reality where we have to exchange money, value, to be able to support ourselves and our loved ones. We don't live in a communal society, unfortunately, where healers' needs are taken care of and taken on as the collective responsibility by others to meet. So we have to provide for ourselves like anyone of any other profession or any type of work. If we were in a collective, this might be different. But here we are worthy of financial abundance as much as anyone else. When we're working through blockages around money and price, it's important to first recognize money for what it is: energy. Giving and receiving money is an energy exchange. When we pay for something, we are investing in having that product or service because we believe it to be beneficial. We believe it to be beneficial in an energetic way. And we agree that that energy invested to create that product or service is worth the price that is asked for it. If we didn't believe it was worth it, we wouldn't purchase it. So when we set a price for our service, we are also stating that we believe our offerings to be worth the abundance, to be worth. What is your time, your energy, and your creativity worth to you? Shift your thinking from setting prices around what you believe people would pay and begin setting them from what you believe your energetic value is in that moment. Consider your time, your resources, your provisions, and the space that you have to create. Every time you develop a yoga sequence, when you show up to teach, when you craft a workshop, design a product, or anything else that contributes to your offerings. This is outside of profit margins and things like that. I'm talking energetically. So when you create and market from that space, you will do it more authentically and more enthusiastically. As a result, and because you're not doing so while repressing feelings of selling yourself short, you will show up in a way that people feel aligned. Maintaining energetic boundaries. As an empath, one of the challenges to being an entrepreneur is maintaining your energetic boundaries with your clients and students. Personally, I love my clients. I am grateful that they entrust me to hold space for them and guide them to a place where they can heal and where they can heal themselves. It's important to acknowledge that if we aren't careful, we can become so invested in the progress and the setbacks that our clients experience, when in fact that's their journey. That's not our journey. We're there to hold space. So we can alter our own energy in relationships with them as if we are their parents, and we are not. As if we're their significant others or their spiritual leaders or their therapists. We can find that reminder within ourselves for energetic boundaries, especially when it becomes blurred, or there's a long-term friendship and lines are crossed and we thought we were there to support them, but we can't allow ourselves to become enmeshed, engorged in every single step of their own process. We're here to help our clients, not to do the work for them, and not to become so invested that we enable them or we rescue them. True healers do not create codependent relationships with their clients. We heal others by holding space for them to step up and heal themselves. We don't do their work for them. What you think this is? Therefore, ensure that your clients are also respectful of you and your boundaries. We have to do this for the duration of your relationship, because things may seem to change and you get to decide what you want every step of the way. Set your availability in a way that serves you first. Limit the ways that clients and students can access you. Where do you prefer to be accessed? And you make that clear. How do you prefer? And then be vocal about what your energetic boundaries are in terms of service. If you tell them, I like to be reached this way, they'll respect that. If someone is divulging things to you and they believe they need additional support, tell them so. Tell them what resources you may connect them with. You might share an article for them to read. All right, your homework for this video is to create your energetic boundaries. You can do that for your students. You'll need 50 total things. So you're gonna have to, if you have my book, pull out the book, open the boundaries chapter that illustrates this in a color-coded, awesome fashion, or just start to get the juices flowing in your thoughts a little better. So get thinking about where in your life you can create boundaries. Health, in your work, in your business, with your students, with your boss if you're working a 9 to 5, with your family. Get a piece of paper out and draw a circle if you don't have my book. Inside the circle, write what you want inside. So it could be in your business or whatever category. Get specific. Then outside the circle, write out everything you wish to keep out. Imagine it's like a fence to keep random dogs from shitting on your yard. Okay? You can really create your own fence and you get to choose who comes in. All right, you will also write one-page reflection on how empathy has supported and or hindered your business success, and what you will do now that you have this secret that you're about to hear right now. All right, you will turn in your homework into the folder, and you'll also fill out your tracker. Here's the secret, my friends. Okay. The big secret that took me years to realize, something that you may have experienced and didn't even realize, they didn't even know you were doing it, something you might be doing unintentionally. You have the power to change energy just as much as you have the power to receive it and feel it. Yes, I'll give you an example. When I'm in a conversation with another person, let's say my husband, since I talk to him a lot and I just love him, I like talking about him all the time, okay? So this is also where I discovered this power and have been practicing this power, and I became aware of it. So I'm going to tell you, like, conversations can go south. You know, we're in a disagreement. I'm upset. He's upset. We aren't seeing eye to eye at all. And then I catch myself, that good old yoga self-awareness, and take a deep breath of self-recognition. Then I think, what do I want? This could be like, what's inside my circle for this particular topic, subject, whatever. When I know what I want, I shift my inner energy to align with that reality. Instead of being upset, I start speaking to what I do want. I like to create that. Now, if you guess that I get what I want almost every fucking time, you'd be right. That's the power, my friends, my tribe. You have the ability. You just have to practice it like anything else. It's like a muscle. The first time you ain't gonna be bench pressing your max, your career high max. You just take your time. All right, so let's do a closing meditation and breath before we end, and take a moment to connect with your breath. Place one hand on your belly, the other on your heart. And if it feels okay to do so, you might close your eyes, or you could keep looking. You know, I ain't shy. Take 5 deep breaths from the bottom of your belly. It's like fill up in your belly first. And intentionally draw your breath as you fill up. Let it fill you up and lift you from the inside. Exhale out, soften your shoulders. And when you feel your breath around your heart space, you can expand. This is the place where you can connect to your energetic boundaries, where you can connect to the reason why you serve. When you connect to this space, you get to operate from a place that honors both yourself and others. Every time you create, and during interactions with clients, come back to this space energetically, the space of knowing. Tune in to your own energy and your own heart space. And that will clue you in when you need a reminder. If something violates your boundaries, chances are your heart space will feel out of energetic balance. Allow yourself to regularly communicate with this space and honor it. Listen to it. Remember, there's no need to outperform other people or overprove your worth to others. Your worth speaks for itself. Your power is always here. You just need to access it. Then you can use the energy you feel, you can also project. All right, y'all. The Mastermind.Yoga Summit, November 30th through December 2nd. It's the biggest Black wellness leadership summit in the world. You can get free access, your free access pass, just for visiting the website mastermind.yoga. Go check it out, look at it, and join us. It's gonna be an event to remember. And I just want to thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about being an empath, or if you have comments to recommend to other empaths that are reading the comments, please do share. I read all of the comments and I find it very exciting to see what your experiences are, because you have a different experience than I have. Follow us on mastermind.yoga and then email us on support@mastermind.yoga. The mission is always world peace through inner peace. I'll see you in the next video.